Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us at the Zabbix Summit. Today I have an exciting announcement for you regarding our book. But first of all, for those of you who might not know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Nathan Lifting and I work for Open Source ICT Solutions as a Zabbix trainer and IT consultant. The company I work for is a dedicated Zabbix premium partner, meaning our core business is providing you with any services related to Zabbix, from training to support to consultancy, template building, and anything you might need regarding Zabbix. As the only Zabbix partner to do so, we have partnership statuses in the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, and the United States to provide you with Zabbix services worldwide. But enough about us. Let's talk about the books. Since you are here for the book, most of you might know me and Brian as the author of the Zabbix 5 Cookbook, which was a lot of fun writing and we got great reviews out of it. 4.6 out of 5 stars on Amazon, which is something we are very proud of. And our publisher Pact told us it's the best selling Zabbix book yet. We didn't pick the best cover image ever, but as they say, do not judge a book by its cover. I think we have a great book here. If you are using Zabbix 5, you can definitely check it out. It's available on Amazon and pactpub.com. And we have a little bit of an announcement today because we are turning our Zabbix 5 book into a Zabbix 6 IT infrastructure monitoring cookbook. So this is a second edition. Let me stress that first. It will contain everything that was already in the Zabbix 5 book in an updated manner. And it will also include a lot of new stuff detailing features about Zabbix 6. And as you can see, I think we made a better choice for the cover image this time. And there's a great book behind it. So the first edition we did was based on Zabbix 5. The second edition will address everything that has been released since Zabbix 5.0, so everything that was in Zabbix 5.2 and Zabbix 5.4, but also the new Zabbix 6 features. And any of the previous errata that you guys have sent to us will be addressed in the Zabbix 6 IT Infrastructure Monitoring Cookbook. So let's talk a little bit about what is new in our book. Well, of course, we are going to talk about setting up high availability. One of the most anticipated features of Zabbix 6 was high availability. You can check out the ZBX Next 6923 on support.zabbix.com if you want to know a little bit more about the implementation. But we will do a complete setup in our new Zabbix 6 book. So you can check it out. We will set up a database and 2 separate Zabbix servers, set them up to be in high availability and make sure that you can keep your downtime to a minimum. We also have a new recipe detailing setting up advanced triggers. One of the things we heard is that you address triggers in your Zabbix 5 book, but we want to go a little bit more into detail. Can you give some of those examples? Well, we heard you guys. Yes, we will give some more advanced trigger examples so that you can go into even greater detail there. And starting from Zabbix 5.4, there is a new trigger format. So all of the expressions have been changed throughout the book. And also, of course, in the new recipes, you will find the new trigger format. Zabbix 5.4 also introduced new user roles. So you need user roles to make sure that people can see the right things in your Zabbix GUI. So we will go over the Zabbix user roles, how to set them up and how to use them in a real world scenario kind of example. Zabbix 6 also introduces a geographical map widget. So if you check out ZBX Next 6945, you can see some more details there on support.zabbix.com. But we have a geographical map widget available in our Zabbix 6 setup. We can set it up using the inventory and the dashboard, things we will also learn in the book. set up the geographical widget, and make sure that you can see all of those hosts represented in a geographical map right there in your dashboards, or even in your automated PDF reports, which is also something we will talk about. As you can see here, Zabbix 5.4 introduced automatic PDF reporting. We will set it up. We will discuss a detailed use case, and we will focus on some of the flexibility that this automatic PDF reporting brings us, because it uses dashboards and we can do a bunch of cool stuff with that. Zabbix 6 also completely overhauled the service monitoring, so we will set up improved business service monitoring. You can check out Civics 6999 if you want some more information from Zabbix about that. But what we will do is we will set up business service monitoring in an example, and we will see how we can use the information from our business service monitoring in a visualization of SLAs kind of way. So of course that's not everything. There's also been a lot of updates to any of the existing recipes that you might have already found in the Zabbix 5 book. So like I said, all of the triggers, all of the expressions that were used throughout your Zabbix 5 setup that have now been updated in Zabbix 6, all of those functions, all of those expressions, they have been updated, so they will be up to date. All of the host creation that you will do, creating hosts, creating templates with template linkages and stuff like that, is all done in an updated manner. There have been some GUI changes there, so they have been addressed. Zabbix 6 also focuses on tags way more. For example, items no longer use applications, they use tags now. So that has been updated, and there's been some examples added to make sure that you know how to add those tags in a correct manner. All of the item, all of the trigger updates regarding value mappings and things like that have been addressed, of course. And we even made sure that we update that template creation guide that you have in your Zabbix 5 book already. So template creation is very important. You want to make sure in Zabbix that your template is set up in a correct manner, in a certain way. And of course, it's still important for Zabbix 6, so we have updated that and everything is done in the correct manner again. We've also made sure to update the Zabbix partitioning guide included in our Zabbix 6 book. Partitioning for your Zabbix database was kind of broken for a while because MySQL 8 brought in some new changes to MySQL itself. And because of that, if you were using MySQL, and I'm not talking about any of the forks like MariaDB or Pacona, if you were working with MySQL 8 specifically, partitioning wasn't working anymore, but we have made sure to update the scripts and made sure that the community can use partitioning again. So if you want to use partitioning, which you probably should, then you can check it out in the book and make sure to set it up in the correct way. And of course, the Zabbix 6 will require an update for your existing Zabbix instances. So we have included how to upgrade your Zabbix setup from Zabbix 5 to Zabbix 6, and any database or PHP upgrades you might run into have been included as well. For the book, everything is still Debian and RHEL compatible, so it doesn't matter which flavor of Linux you would like to use. You can simply pick one, follow the book, follow the guides, and it will work for both of those flavors. And of course, all of the screenshots that were used throughout the book have been updated to match the Zabbix 6 kind of UI. So pre-orders for our book are now live. If you have attended the Zabbix Summit, 3 days from the end of the Zabbix Summit, you will have a 20% discount code available. So use code 20Zabbix6 and you will get 20% off on packedpub.com. The book is also available on Amazon, so if you check it out on Amazon, you can also pre-order the book there, both your Kindle or your printed version. And if you do purchase the book on Amazon, or simply if you have purchased the book anywhere else, please do leave a review on Amazon. It really helps us out, and we love reading your feedback. We read all of the reviews, take all feedback into account for any possible future releases. So just let us know. And if you have anything with the book, just shoot me a message on LinkedIn. You can find me there. Simply type in my name, add me on LinkedIn, and I would love to hear your feedback on the book or anything else. Thank you all for attending the Zabbix Summit. I hope you had a great time and you learned a lot about any of the new features coming to Zabbix and about what we might have to offer you as a Zabbix partner. Check us out on LinkedIn, Open Source ICT Solutions. And if you need me or my coworker for anything, just let us know. Shoot us a message on LinkedIn or anywhere else. You can find us at oicts.com. Thank you.